channel. So today we are in Lerici, and as you can see it's only April, but people are already on the beach and the season has already started. So people are already taking their baths in the sea, and I also can't wait, but as you can see I didn't expect it to be so warm. So today I have my cashmere pullover on and it's really hot actually, but I might take it off later. And yeah, maybe if you're interested, keep watching. I will tell you all about Lerici. So in the end I took my pullover off because it was really hot. It's only April but it's hot. It's like 20 degrees which is great actually. And you can see behind me this little town, which is the historical part of Lerici, and along the Ligurian coast you can find many of these small little towns with beautiful houses of various colors, and the sea in front of it. It's beautiful. And also you can see the harbor, so everyone has their little boats here, because of course the streets are very narrow in this area and people usually can't find parking, so yeah, they just take the boat whenever they can. Andrea taking photos of the beautiful town of Lerici. Unfortunately this is against the sun, so I can't show you properly. I hope you can see the colors at least. So this is one of the main squares of Lerici, which reminds me a lot of a square in Imperia where I went when I was a small child. And we went there with my family, and when I was 5 years old there was a little carousel like this one, and I hopped on the carousel. I couldn't even speak Italian properly, of course, because I'm German, but the only thing I understood, there was a little it was like a joke, so you had to take the tail of a small little monkey and they were pulling it up and down above the heads of the children who were on the carousel. So they said, "Attenzione la codina," which was the tail of the little monkey, and you had to catch the tail. Sorry for the noise. People having fun in the middle of the square, I don't know. Anyway, I hope you can hear me. And the children were on the little carousel and we had to get the tail of the monkey. And they said, "Attenzione la codina," so pay attention, get the tail. And I even did not understand any word of Italian, so I just made up my own version of what they said. And I learned "Attenzione la codina," which has no sense in Italian, but it was the only words I could repeat. So this square really reminds me of when I was a little child, and already then I said, okay, I want to live here in this place with these houses and the little carousel and nice people who are in the square. And so I did. So here I am, and now I live close to these places, so I'm very happy about that. So yeah, this is not the exact same square where I went when I was a little child, but it's very similar. And so I'm happy to show you this and to tell you my little story about Italy and when I decided to move to Italy, because I was only 5 years old. So do you like it?
Yes.
Yes. Great.
Yes, a lot.
A lot. That's good. Alright, we are on our way to the castle, and you can walk to the castle from the old historical city center. I mean, this is all part of the historical city center, and as you can see in the backdrop, we can see the beach where we arrived before, and this is the view and also the steps to the castle. The steps are quite small, so you don't have to have like very good shoes. I mean, normal trainers will be enough. And also on the way you see some beautiful little houses, historical houses with amazing rooftop terraces. We just saw a tiny little rooftop terrace that was perfect. But of course, if you live here, you have to kind of work from home. You have to work remotely. But I could imagine to work on a terrace like this. Let me show you. That would already be enough, you know, with this view and the beautiful olive tree on top. Amazing. What would you want more? Would you want anything else? So if you want to visit the castle, the price of the ticket is €5, and you can go and visit it until 4:30, which will be the last entrance. taking the steps down to the other part and port of Lerici. You can just walk down the steps from the castle, as you can see behind me, and the view is just the best. Some of you might already know, my husband is an Italian coast guard, and we are always curious to know where his colleagues work in the other ports and places at the sea. And here in Lerici we found the office of his colleagues and also the boat. If you would want to solve the problem of the parking with a motorino, you could do that. Of course, you can come by a motorino, and the parking would be here, close to the main square. Of course, you can also rent a boat, and I will leave you some important links for boat rental in the info box below. So in the little towns along the coast of Liguria, you will find these small little shops, and they sell hand-painted tablecloths and also anything for your house. And as you can see, there are lots of hand-painted different tablecloths and any kind of kitchen towel, of course, also hand painted. And I love this beautiful cloth. It's like a runner actually, for a central for the table center, and it's beautiful. It's hand painted, amazing. And of course they're quite pricey, but they're typical of this area, and you can find many little shops like this one. Unfortunately now it's closed. Yeah, you have to check, of course, the opening hours and everything, but it's beautiful. We are walking from Lerici to Santerenzo, which is that small little part of town that you saw before in the video, and you can just walk there along the seaside, and it's part of the little Gulf, which is called also the Gulf of the Poets. And I will leave all the information below because it's a very long story, but I mean, just so you can see where you can walk, because there is this beautiful walk along the seaside. And of course, if you do not want to walk, you can also take a bus. There's a tiny little bus that takes you to the other part of the town, but it's already the name is different. So the little town you saw before is called Lerici, and the one we're going to see now is Santerenzo. And there are also two beaches, so there is another beach on the side of the Gulf. I mean, I'm not sure how you call it. It's a bay actually. That's how you call it. It's the Poets Bay. Sorry. Alright, so if you want to have an ice cream in San Terenzo, come to this gelateria, this ice cream shop. As you can see, there's a long line, which is a good sign. That must be because it's very, very good. It's called Gelateria La Rana Golosa. I will leave you all this information as well, where to find it, but we'll try it and tell you if it's worth it. Alright guys, we got the ice cream. Yay!
Yeah.
And it's very, very good. Ah, the pistachio is like real pistachio. Amazing. And it's huge. And also lemon.
Scusa, io ti difendo dai gabbiani.
Grazie. Alright guys, so the sun is setting slowly and we are about to go home. I hope you liked this video and enjoyed our little trip to Lerici. If you want to have any information about Lerici, just check the info box below. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel and come back soon for another video. Ciao!